Hello, this is Solomon Davis, Right Side Trader. Today is April 6, 2024, and this is my weekly market review, where I'm reviewing the NASDAQ 100, that's QQQ, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation. As we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other, and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. Also, get training. Contact us here at Right Side Trading. Contact me and see if we can help you out. All right, let's jump over here to these charts and see what we see. Whoa. We're into the second quarter of the year, and it's starting out red after we have completed our first week. That's what I see. But let's go ahead and zoom on in here and see what's happening. I'm going to maximize this, and I didn't size it down. And I got this other stuff back here. Let's minimize this. And there we go. All right, on this quarterly chart, as we can see, we are turning red. We are getting close to that yearly R1. So you kind of expected. You thought it would get a little bit closer. I thought it would kind of get a little bit closer before it started dropping and all. But that's what we see there on that chart there. So we're kind of expecting this. So it might be all right for another month or so, just dropping here. All right, on this monthly chart. On this monthly chart, we're still bullish, though. We're still above the 9 moving average, 10 moving average, whatever which one you like. And all, I have the 9. I'll just let you know. A lot of times people talk about the 10. And we are turning red on the month. We are red on the month. Turning red. We are red on the month. Not quite a bearish pattern yet, and some people might say it's a bearish piercing pattern, but let's give it a few more days and all before we start saying the bears are coming and all. So be careful and all. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the weekly chart and see what we see there. On the weekly chart, this is something right here. I'm gonna zoom in here a little bit, and I got too many things here. I won't mess with that right now. But on the weekly chart here, as we can see, we do have a bearish engulfing. That's enough for me right there. As long as that body of that candle engulfed that other body of that candle, I do not really care that much about the wicks and all. I just like seeing a body engulf of another body and all. And we are at a top. So the thing is, next week, when we get a confirmation candle and start seeing this thing turn down a little bit, we definitely probably will be opening up underneath pivot. These are monthly pivots here. And all. So we're going to be under pivot, and we're going to be opening up underneath pivot. So now, will we actually come down here to a support 1 level and bounce maybe this month and all? You very seldom see it go down in a month to a support 2 or even up to a resistance 2. So on these monthly pivots, that's how it's been going so far this year. So we kind of like, okay, it was into the next month before it broke that area. But this is what I see. I see a bearish pattern right here now on a weekly chart. This is kind of like you start getting a yellow light. The red light is not in yet for us bulls, but we are getting a yellow light. It just might be just a time for us to just maybe add a little bit to our positions at times and all, and just see what's happening here. But the weekly chart is one of the charts that I like, really kind of giving me a heads up about what's happening. Now let's go down to the daily noise and wrap this on up. On the daily noise, let's zoom in here on this last week. We had a crazy, as you can see, this was a crazy candle here on Thursday. I don't know what was it, probably some crazy announcement or something like that. I don't know exactly what it was, but the thing was, money was still made and all. Because what happened, what I saw here this day was this bullish pattern. The market had gapped down. I saw this bullish pattern right here, these 2 green candles, and also I was kind of expecting and we had a gap here, It was a little bit of a gap here, not a little bit of a gap. It was a gap here in the market. And also, I was kind of expecting the market to go up and kind of fill this gap, but it ended up gapping up and opening up. Then it came back down and filled the gap this way and came back down a whole lot more than what I expected to come down. These are weekly pivots here and all. And in one day, we ended up going from a resistance 1 all the way down to a support 3. You bears should have made crazy money that day and all. Don't be scared when you see stuff like, because one of my friends, he would want, again, he should know, I don't play the market to the downside. I was in and out of my trade already. He should have seen this up here, and he was talking to me. I said, I'm not playing. I'm going out for a ride, and all. I told him I was done, and all. And that's why I kind of like, if you can see, I just again, because I didn't really know if the market was going to gap up here and run, or gap down, gap up here, and come back and close this gap, and all. And it came down, and then I would have been out early if I did play it to the downside. I wouldn't have rolled it all the way back down here to a support 3 level. So on the downside, I never stay in my trades long enough. On the upside, I may swing to catch a big movement, but that's about it. And then there's long-term stuff that's out there for years, which I don't. Just none of this is all about. Visit us here at Come to Right Side Trading. Wally does a great job with that type of stuff. But that's all I really want to share here on the Qs. And I probably won't get into much detail on the other markets. It's just the Qs is the one that I like trading. And it was a good week, even with this little stuff that happened here. It was still a great week. All right, that's it. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys having a great weekend. And I'll talk to you next week. Have a good one. This is Solomon, Right Side Trader. See ya. Bye.